Right then guys, what's going on and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we've got this brand new 2023 Transporter at the studio for Xpel PPF. So the owners opted to go for front end PPF as well as the side doors in the PPF. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start decontaminating the vehicle now, and then once it's prepped, we can pull it inside the PPF bay, getting ready to apply the PPF. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like this video, and let us know what you'd like to see in the comment section down below. And let's get on with the video. Right, so the most important step when getting a car ready for the paint protection film is to decontaminate the vehicle. So we're going to start off with our citrus all-purpose cleaner. Just go around the entire car, making sure that there's no dirt on the car at all. Once we've gone around with the citrus pre-wash, we will then go ahead and use our car care snow foam. This just makes sure any of the remaining dirt that is on the car is loosened, so then we can go ahead and start the contact stage of the wash. So let's go around the entire car now with the citrus, and then we can get inside the edges just to make sure no dirt's going to creep out of there when we start applying the film. Right then, so now the citrus and the foam has been applied, we need to go around all of the edges with a detailing brush just to make sure, like I said, that when we are applying the PPF, no dirt or grime is going to seep out any of the edges. So this is a very important step when prepping a car, so make sure you are doing this if you are thinking about applying any paint protection film. So all these crevices here, when it does come to applying the PPF and you are getting all of the soapy water into these edges, the dirt will start to seep out of them. So like I say, make sure you get in all of the rubbers, as this is a key area where dirt is going to fall out if you don't actually go over them with a detailing brush. So with the snow foam now rinsed off, it's time to start the contact stage of the wash. So when you're doing this, make sure you are always using two buckets, one for the shampoo and then one that you can rinse it out. So I've just mitted a bit of it, so get it in the rinse bucket, get that rinsed out, straight back into the wash bucket. And then as you go through the wash, you'll find that this one stays a lot cleaner than the rinse bucket. So let's go ahead and mitt over the car now. Or any of the loosened dirt from the snow foam will now come off with ease with the mitt and the foam shampoo. So let's get this mitted off, and then we can apply the iron fallout remover. So I've been over a couple panels, and again, rinse the mitt just to make sure there's no dirt clinging onto the mitt and scratching the paintwork. Always work your way from top to bottom, as by the time you get to the bottom of any of the car, there will be a lot more dirt and grime from the roads. So if you look already after a couple panels, look how dirty the rinse bucket is compared to the wash bucket. So this just ensures, like I say, all of the dirt and grime is staying in the the rinse bucket, and then your wash bucket is staying nice and clean. Alright, that's all the bitting done. Now we can go ahead and apply the iron fallout remover. Right, so even though this is a brand new car, we still need to make sure there are no iron deposits on there, as these will show underneath the film. So you need to go ahead and apply the iron fallout remover all over the car, and then rinse it off, and then it's nearly ready to go into the PPF bay. Right then, so that's the transporter fully decontaminated outside. Now it's nice and clean. Let's pull it inside the PPF bay and then we can start getting ready to apply the PPF. Well then, so you've just seen Toby messing about with the templates on the Xpel DAP software. This just makes sure we can get the templates exactly how we want them to for the car. We can add some wrap or take away any we don't need. So now that's been done, we can go ahead and get to applying the film. Right then, Toby, so we spent a good hour or so outside decontaminating this vehicle. Why is this stage so important before applying the PPF?
It's mainly down to the fact that when you have cleaned it outside and what have you, and you bring it in, you just need to make sure there is absolutely no contamination on the surface. The best way to sort of guarantee that is to give it another cleaning process. Obviously you can't wipe it down with a microfiber or you'll end up with leaving loads of lint behind. So the only way to do it is to use a squeegee and actually remove all of the water that way to help make sure that there are no contamination, bits of lint left on the surface, to give you your best chance of a clean install. At the end of the day, most people struggle to fit a screen protector, so whilst we do everything we can to minimise contamination, there is always that risk, and at the end of the day, the PPF is there to protect it, and we just do whatever we can to minimise the number of contaminants under the surface. So we just use a slip solution, which is a mixture of baby shampoo and water, and this is pretty much the industry standard, the way to do it.
And we do this on every panel before we apply the PPF, or just the first one?
No, do it on every panel. It's not just the ones that you video. So put the film on the plotter, and then we're just weeding out all of the excess to reveal the outline and the patterns, and then we can start fitting it. So it's all cut on the Xpel DAP database. So this sheet is the entire front end. You've got bumper, wings, A-pillar, bonnet, mirrors, headlights, fog lights. Yeah, so now we've just got to take it from a flat piece of plastic to that. Just making sure that all the film is over the edge before we start trying to heat anything down. And let's just make sure that there's minimal moisture around any of the panel gaps. So we're just heating down the edges. The heat helps dry the glue out so that it sticks quicker. And the camera gets nice and close. You'll see how good that edge looks. So we've managed to get all of the water out of the edge. We've folded. And now you won't see the difference.
Right then, so that's the bike done. Just happy with how it went?
Yeah, good pattern. Went down quite nicely. All the edges are now wrapped, so if you have a look there, you won't see any edge. The only bit you'll see is just here, there's a relief cut, and that's just because the PPF's a bit thick, so you can't get it on these little tight radiuses, but everything else is down.
But then, so that's the brand new Transporter now protected at the studio after having Xpel Front End PPF, as well as the doors protected with the Xpel Ultimate Fusion paint protection film. So this will keep the van nice and protected on their road trips, especially with it being a Transporter. There's going to be getting a lot of mileage on it, so the paint protection film is going to stop any of them scratches or stone chips. As you can see, the van's now looking fantastic and protected for many years to come. If you have enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.